Hello and good evening, people. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Loo. Welcome back to Teacup Castle for the first of two watch-alongs we are going to have this evening. Hopefully we are in for two very good matches, because if I'm going to sit for this long in one place, it better be bloody good. It better be bloody good. It better be bloody enjoyable. Hopefully. I reckon this is going to be good. I think Canada have had a good old run. Canada have been doing well. I would have thought coming prior to the tournament, this match that Switzerland I would have had down to win. But Canada have been doing well, and I think maybe they actually go into this game with the edge. The lineups are on your screen. The timer is ready to go. The teacups are here. I am here with my actual teacup. It's all going well. Paige is reminding everybody to please like and subscribe. That is the way to do it. Bear with me just a moment. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, let us say hello to the teacups before anything else happens. I know some people can't make it to the start of this stream because they're at work, they're getting home, but they will be with us later on. Okay. Sorry. We're trying a new thing in the Discord that announces when the channel goes live. But obviously, I'm not in charge of that. Obviously, because it's technology. So that's not me. But I was just having a little nosy at it. And it has got in there. In the channel and stream announcements, there is now an announcement letting you know that we are live from Teacup Castle, which is good news. Right, let me say hello to the teacups. Normal Guy was first. Again, Normal Guy, you've had a roll of them lately. So Normal Guy is in the chat. Rob, who is now a Spurs fan, is also in the chat. Shem is here as well, all boxed up in the chat too. Shem is happy not to have finished 17th. Lucky was in the chat as well, telling us about the transfers. Who else have we got? There's all boxed up. Everybody said hi. There's our Dave. Dave says, I thought we were watching the Scotland game. We are, Dave. We're doing both. Let me see who else. Everybody's here. Guess is in the chat. I have seen Guess, and there's Daz. Hello to Daz. Everybody saying hello. All of the very lovely teacups saying hi to each other. Normal Guy reckons the Swiss. I reckon Canada. I have not watched either of these teams. Well, I've not done a watch along for either of these teams so far in the World Cup. So this is my first watch along for both Switzerland and Canada. And I find when I watch it by myself, I watch it a bit more casually. When I watch it on a watch along, I do pay a lot more attention to everything that's happening. So based on what I'm hearing from the other people on the internet, I'm thinking maybe Canada. But I think that's why I think it's going to be a good game, because I think it could be either or. And that's actually what we want. The closer the game is, the better of a game it's more likely to be. I think, because it won't just be one team sitting and defending. It will be both teams, we hope, going for it. And I think if Canada win this, it allows them to play more of their games at home, more of their next games at home. Whereas if they don't, they have to play away from home despite being a host, I think is how it works. So they're going to be motivated. Let me see. Everybody, okay, I am up to date with the chat. I have caught ye up. The teacups that are here are here. Please do like the video, guys. Please subscribe if you're new. As I've said, some of our regular teacups are at work or not around for this first match. They'll be joining us for later on. So we want to be letting everybody know this is the place to have your tea parties, and do jump in and say hi. So that is the way to do it, people. They're just having their wee sups of Powerade there before the kickoff. I did see because I've been looking to see who was good in their previous matches, who's had good ratings and stuff like that. Guess is here as well. Don't panic, Guess is here. Flossie is walking the doggos, but will be joining us in a little while. The main match official is Brazilian. We've got 3 Brazilian officials. There's a load of them. Right, what are we reckoning, guys? What are we reckoning? Who do we think is winning? Score predictions. Who are we looking out for? VAR ref, the main VAR ref is from Venezuela. Hello, Ravi. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's still so warm, Shem. It's roasting here. I have the fan here at my feet. It's absolutely roasting. Let me see. Tom is here. Hello. Hello to Tom who has joined us. Welcome, welcome, guys. Please do remember to smash the like button on your way in. I did see somebody said they were looking out for Manzabi from the last game. He was quite good. Based on what I saw, Manzambi, sorry, I forgot the M. He looks quite good. What are you reckoning? When I had a look, Vargas was one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated player for Switzerland so far in the competition. So he's someone I'll be keeping a wee eye out on. Obviously, we're all aware of Jonathan David, the willy won'ty of transfer windows. Obviously, we know Mbolo as well. Lucky says Panama lost. Panama lost their game. And Jazz reckons 3-2. He doesn't know who's winning it, but he reckons there's going to be goals and somebody's going to win it 3-2. I hope you're right. If you are right, we are in for an absolute barnstormer of a match. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Anyone else with score predictions? Anyone else? Any thoughts on the match before we kick off? Who are you looking out for? That's what I want to know. Normal Guy reckons 4-2 to the Swiss. So we're expecting a lot of goals. We are expecting a lot of goals. Hopefully you are right. Ravi says 2-1 to the Swiss. Again, 3 goals is still a decent haul. We have kicked off, by the way, guys. Timer is going a more or less bang on. And already Canada have a throw from the kickoff. Shem's breaking my heart. He reckons a 0-0 Boarfest. I don't think I can do another one. Rob reckons 2-1 to Canada. Do you know what? And Bonkers reckons Canada 2-1 as well. Like I said, I've not actually watched either in detail in the tournament. We've done no watch-alongs for either of them. Both seem to be doing reasonably well. Canada seem to be outperforming everybody's expectations. Guess says it would be fun if Canada won. Dave reckons 0-0 as well. And All Boxed Up reckons 3-1 to the Swiss. So we've a few reckoning on goals. Most people reckon the Swiss to win, except for Bonkers and Rob. And then with Shem and Dave raining on the parade, reckoning on a 0-0. Although, to be fair, we have seen interesting games, low-scoring games that were still very entertaining. Ravi, this is not a transfer stream. This is a watch-along, so we'll be discussing the World Cup, not transfers, okay? We do transfer shows 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but this is a World Cup stream. JT is with us. Hello, JT, and welcome to the party. Dave is not betting on Box Stuff on All Box Stuff's predictions after last night. What was it, 27-0? What it is, Ravi, it's if we go off on transfers, we go off on a tangent, and then we'll not come back to the stream. So I do all of the transfers 12 o'clock. So unless there's like a here we go or something, anything like that will be on tomorrow's stream. Unless there's a here we go I don't know about, in which case do tell me. Canada have won a wee free kick here. Who is that arguing with the referee from... Oh, it's Xavi. Right, lads. This free kick is in a reasonable position. It's basically where you would cross from on the left wing. Lucky Ring thinks that Switzerland are going to be fearsome. Well, we're ready for the Canada corner. Or the free. It's come in and it's been headed away. Manzambi there doing the defending. And it's been headed out. It's going to be a Switzerland throw, taken fairly quickly. All boxed up is sticking with his story of blaming the in-laws. Oh, good God. We've had a bit of a lively start here, haven't we? We've already had a few throws and a free kick in a reasonably, like a decent area. And both teams are a little physical so far. So they make good ingredients for a good match. I'm feeling good 4 minutes in about this one. Harold is here. Hello, hello. I know. Oh, you can't listen to a word I say. Corner to Switzerland doesn't beat the first man. Normal guy reckons the hydration break is going to be the 26th to the 28th minute. And yes, good point. No spoilers. Please do remember that, guys. No spoilers. Or the spanners will be out. Rob and Guess are in there with the spanners. Is there any players, specific players I've been impressed with in the World Cup? Who have I been impressed with? I was impressed with the entire Iran defense the other day. I thought they were very good. The whole of the Iranian defense were very good. Do you know who's been quite good, I think? Madueke. And I don't think he doesn't come in with a blinding reputation from club football, does he? I think he's been quite decent, considering England have been dross. I think he's been one of England's actually most exciting players. Now, that might say more about his teammates than him, but I think Madueke's been quite decent. Your wee man, Aari, the Swedish guy, Aari, he's been quite good. Who else? Who was good with Morocco? Because Morocco were impressive. Who was good for Morocco? Let's have a wee look at their team, because I can't remember all the names. They play Haiti actually at 11 o'clock this evening. It's very end-to-end so far, guys. Very, very end-to-end. Or sure, everybody's talking about Bouadi. I'll be honest, I thought he was good. But I mean, for me, he's... As you can see, he wasn't one of the first people that came to my mind. Saibari has been good. The last match we watched, Hakimi, was good. I think Maz is actually having a very, very good tournament. Mazraoui. He's been impressive. But yeah, I think there's been a few. There has been a few, actually. Lucky reckons 3-1 to Switzerland. That is Lucky's score prediction. He's got it in. He's got it in before any goals. Tom reckons Ederson will be a hat-trick tonight if he starts. Oh, imagine if all the Brazil goals are being scored by Cunha and Ederson. Living our best life, lads. Living our best life. Saibari, soon to be a Bayern player, which will please Paige very much. Let me see. Yeah. Even though every time you change your name, you tell us you can't change it for 2 weeks. Rob forgot you can't change it for 2 weeks. So what I've surmised from that is that Rob doesn't listen to you when you speak, because you've told us that 16 million times that it takes 2 weeks to swap it back. And Rob didn't know, or he forgot. So I just surmised Rob doesn't listen to a word you say. That's definitely worth a yellow card. Oh, I'm seeing, who am I seeing? Oh, right, no, that's a player. Fair. I thought they were showing me some celebrity. I was like, lads, we're not even 10 minutes in and you're trying to show me a celebrity. I don't know who they are. He's claiming he forgot. He's claiming he does listen to you, but he forgot. It's up to you if you believe him, Dave. Oh, I see, Tom. I was like, why is he going to time me out? But I've seen your comment now. We're gone for a goal kick here for Switzerland. Lads, we are end to end. Every time, right, I look at your comments, I look back at the screen, we're at the other end again. So it's a little bit of a frenetic start, which I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of a frenetic start. It means it won't be boring. I hope we get goals. I think Scotland-Brazil is going to be fantastic. I'm genuinely excited for that one. I think that's going to be an absolutely brilliant match. I've really hyped myself up for it. But I'm hoping this is going to be good, because I nearly didn't do this match and then I chose to do it. So they better not let me down, or I am going to be most displeased. Oh, Switzerland, they came away with it. Oh, no, they didn't. See the turnovers. Every time I look, the ball has been turned over. They can't keep it with one team, let alone at one end. That's essentially where my heart is. That's where I'm at, guess. I'm with you. And much as I love Scott, I love... Oh, big save. Big save from the keeper there. Wow. That was a big save from the Canada keeper. What's his name? Crepeau. He sounds like plural of crepes. Crepeau. That was a pretty big save. Very important. Yes, normal guy. What a save. And then a block after it. So big save. And then a big block with his throat. Cornelius is back there defending with his throat, bless him. Wild thing, I have not seen that. I'll be honest, I don't really watch the overlap. I don't really watch it. And it's nothing to anyone. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really watch it. Sometimes if good clips come out, I'll watch the clips, but I've never sat and watched a full episode off the overlap. So I've definitely not seen it. 100% I haven't seen it. Lads, RTE are killing me here. RTE are absolutely killing me here. What is going on with these buckos? They did this. What game did they do this the other night where it just kept dropping on me? Wouldn't you think they'd have their shit together by this far into the tournament? What are they actually doing to me? Can we get it together, lads? And now I'm a minute behind where I was. I'm supposed to be watching a live stream from the national broadcaster, and I'm a minute behind the actual game. Excellent. Flossie in the chat. Hello, Flossie. How was the walk with the doggos? RTE have lost it. They've absolutely lost it. They're just replaying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. What are they doing? Lads, if anything happens, if a goal or anything happens, I'm actually going to need you to tell me in the next minute or so, while RTE try and rectify the mayhem that they've caused. What is actually wrong with them? They're a disaster, an absolute disaster. Wouldn't you be ashamed of your life if you couldn't even run one channel? I'm missing craziness. Thank you. That makes me feel much more relaxed about not being able to get my channel to work on my live stream. That makes me feel so much calmer about it all. Thank you, JT. I appreciate it. Oh, dear. Lads, I'll be honest. They can't get this to work here. It's like the match, the way they're showing it, is like 3 minutes behind where it should be. Which obviously is just not going to work at all. Right, let me see. Let me see, because that just ain't going to happen. Sorry about this, guys, but like, to be fair, there's just not really anything I can do about it if RTE just isn't working. So let me see if I can do something about it. Right. I have it here, but I'm going to be a little bit behind because RTE is just not working at all. The RTE player is just absolutely not working. So we're going to have to do it this way. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. I have it. I'm slightly behind a couple of seconds, which I will adjust the timer for now, but at least I can see what's happening. Absolute disgrace from RTE. Absolute disgrace. They should be ashamed of their lives. Anyway, right. We're sort of back up and running. Let me update my wee timer. I'm not a million miles off it, to be fair. Right, that's me. That's me up and running now. Sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, when the national broadcaster can't make their channel work, there's really just not a lot I can do. It's sort of outside my control. But we're right. We're here. I can see it. I can see what's happening. We should be okay. I've just seen a throw for Canada, and now we're going to get another throw for Canada. So I obviously have just missed absolutely everything. Oh, never mind. RTE's working again. And Bolo's on the ground. Okay, so I'm back with it. Oh, dear. More tea. More tea is what this needs. I'm going to leave the backup running. So that way if RTE has a little... Oh my goodness me. I just saw a replay. Of the Canada player try to go ride the keeper. But yes, tea is always the answer. Always the answer. What you can do, guys, because I am aware there is another stream on right now, so don't put any spoilers in for Switzerland, Canada. Now I have 2 channels working. I have the main channel and the backup working now. But if there is a goal in the Bosnia-Qatar match, feel free to put that in. Just make sure you specify that you're speaking about the Bosnia-Qatar match. Otherwise, you'll get yourself in trouble with the moderators. But yeah, so if you want to put in scores for the other stream, no problem at all, because I'm afraid to click anything in case RTE decides it's like going to just crash again. So you guys can put scores from the other one in if you like, no problem, just not for this one. Right, let me update my timer again, because now that I've caught up with RTE, I'm actually ahead of what my timer says now. What I have seen of this, it's been reasonably stop-start. We've had lots of throws, lots of frees. It's very end-to-end. It's very frenetic, but there is also a lot of stopping. Seeing the Embolo shot here that the keeper just picks up. Hello to Star-Lord. Hello, hello. And Sarah's with us, who did watch to find out about her newest player. So she's more up to date with him now. Right, no, we're up to date. We're up to date with the chat. Up to date with the chat. Up to date with the match. Everything's okay. Free kick for Canada there, and it gets as far as the keeper. It does get as far as Kobel. Is it Kobel or Kobel? Kobel? Kobel or Kobel? But what this just proves is that tea is always the answer, because I took a wee sup of tea and now everything's fine. Tea is the gremlin antidote. We better send a bucket to RTE, then. I actually can't get over the state of it. Like, the RTE player has existed for years and years and years and years. The RTE player was about when I was in college, right? This is not like a new thing they have. This is a thing they've had forever. They knew the World Cup was coming up, and they can't. That's the second match I've had issues like that with. Mortified for them. Andrew is here. Hello to Andrew. Tea, the brew of gods, says Guess. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you enjoying the match so far, folks? I have to say, from what I've seen, it looks to be an enjoyable match. It feels like an entertaining match. And we did say that 0-0, even if it was to be 0-0, is not always necessarily boring. Rob says it's pretty good so far. I think so too. I do find, though, I enjoy the games more when I do them as a watch-along than if I was watching them by myself. Oh, you have a customer service test. Customers are the worst. See, whoever come up with the customer's always right was definitely a customer, because nobody that has ever dealt with the public thinks they're always right. In fact, I would suggest 8 times out of 10, they're completely wrong, but they know their rights, except they don't. There's a reason I don't work with customers anymore, people. It's because they're all wrong. So good luck with your test, Guess. Don't channel your inner Lou. We've got a hydration break. It's an early hydration break today. 22 minutes, we've got a hydration break. I mean, it... Stupid. Absolute stupid. Fingers crossed no Karens arrive. Fingers crossed for you. Honestly, I can't because even if my mouth doesn't say it, my face does. Like my face, as you have probably guessed by now, my face is quite expressive. So even if I don't say it out loud, you could probably hazard a guess what I'm thinking. Yeah. Customer service just... I don't think it's my forte, lads. Put it like that. I think it takes a certain type of people to be good at customer service. I'm not the type of people. Those people have patience. $25, my people have told me in my ear. Cornelius, they keep showing me that Cornelius have gotten hit in the throat with the ball. Yeah, hydration break for us, Sam. That's what we need. Dave's having a beer break. He's off to the bar. They're playing Living on a Prayer. What a song. Akanji and Xhaka having a bit of a chat there. The players are ready to go, like. Players are pottering around the pitch here, waiting. Yeah, Bon Jovi. Like, all the players are on the pitch just waiting to be allowed to kick back off again. The referee's on the pitch waiting to be allowed to kick back off again. Everybody's ready to go. Right. I heard a whistle. That's us. That is us. Canada send it forward and it's headed down. And then it's taken off Xhaka and it's back with Canada now, guys. Back with Canada now. Shem. You're going to be in the bad books for no walkies today, and you try to protect his wee feet. It's going to be a goal kick. That's not good, lads. We're 25 minutes into the first watch along. There's a whole other match after this, so that I'm yawning. I might have to go for a little jog between streams to wake myself up. Bonkers giving us the update on Bosnia and Qatar. They are still 0-0. And obviously Bosnia and Qatar are the other two teams in this group. That was an interesting challenge. Vargas, who is supposedly the highest rated player for Switzerland so far in the tournament, he's down. The Canadian player started the challenge. They're both hurt now. No, to be fair, maybe it's the angle on the replay. When I saw it in real time, I thought it was the Canada player's fault. Watching it on the replay, it looks like they've both just come in for the ball. On the replay, like I said, I don't know if it's a different angle. On the replay, it doesn't look quite so bad. I did think on the initial one, I thought Canada were the problem. Right, they're both up and they're both fine. Sam wants to get into the freezer. This heat is unbearable. I'll tell you what, I text Boffman earlier, told him I was going to crawl into the fridge. So we're on the same wavelength, Sam. Johnston, the player that was involved in that challenge with Vargas, he's after clearing it there. He's one of Canada's defenders. He's after clearing it away there. Canada are actually going forward down the right. He's tripped himself up. Oh, they're having words here. Buchanan sort of trips over and falls. Akanji was quite quick to be a bit volatile there. Akanji was like squaring up. I think he thought Buchanan was playing for a foul. He wasn't. He did fall. He tripped over his own feet. But Akanji obviously was ahead of him and didn't see it and thought he was simulating. But he wasn't. But he was very quick to be quite aggressive there, Akanji. That was a bit unpleasant. He won't use his cooling mat. Will I be going for an earring change between games? I'm actually not. I was expecting, there's other ones I was expecting to have for tonight for the Brazil match, but I'm not going to have them. They won't be here in time. So I'm going with the blue and yellow for Brazil. But there would have been a change. I have some like shorter ones that were supposed to be coming, but they haven't arrived yet. So they will be unveiled at a future match. These look quite long. See, when my hair is up, these look like mad long. Like you could probably take the bottom feather off, right? And just have the top two feathers, and that would be fine. That would be long enough. That's quite nice. When my hair is down, though, the length looks nice. I might end up taking the bottom feather off just because they do look very like extraordinarily long for earrings. When my hair is down, it's fine. When my hair is up, it's a little it looks a bit weird. There's more aggression here. There's been a coming together. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. The referee is getting between the players, and the referee's even getting jostled. Who's that? Somebody's come over and told the Switzerland players to calm the hell down. Xhaka was about to take a kick. Larin kicked the ball away and got himself a kick in the leg because of it. I have to be honest. I mean, that's Larin causing that problem. That is Larin causing that problem. He kicked the ball away. He started that. Why did he kick the ball away? I mean, if I'm Switzerland, I'm pretty mad at that as well, to be fair. Oh, what a goal by Bosnia. I'm seeing the goal here. What a goal by Bosnia. That was fantastic. I have to be honest, right? Now, both Xhaka and Larin are after getting a yellow there. I've no idea why Xhaka got a yellow. None at all. Xhaka is about to kick the ball. Larin moves the ball, puts his leg where the ball was, gets himself kicked. I don't know why Xhaka got a yellow for that. Larin got a yellow, much deserved. Xhaka, I'd be a bit raging. I don't think that was a yellow. I have to be honest, I don't think that was a yellow at all. He was like, Larin was the instigator. Xhaka had nothing to do with it. Oh, Canada are through. Larin is through. Save. Save. I'll be honest, right? I was totally impartial coming into this. I kind of thought Canada may because I've heard so much, but I didn't really care. See, after that from Lauren, I really just don't want him to win now. I don't want him to score at all. He's really annoyed me. That was really just... He's like a troll. He's like an in-person troll. And now I don't want him to score. So now I want Switzerland to win. You just know it was Tuesday. That's actually like, considering I'm not involved with either of these teams, that's really annoyed me. What has the ref done there? Like, that was stupid. And now Xhaka has to play on a yellow when he shouldn't have a yellow. It's a bit unnecessary. Normal Guy says, as a third place team, Bosnia can go through. Well, it'll be listed on SofaScore. It'll be listed on the BBC on that link I gave you the other day. It'll be listed anywhere who the top teams are. The top 8 third place teams are as it stands. And that'll be updated with each match. Bosnia 2-0. I don't know why no VAR, Sam. Because supposedly I think VAR can only get involved in awarding to the wrong person. I don't think they can rescind them. I remember when we read that rule, it was all weird. OG from a corner. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Goal kick here to Canada. Oh, yeah. It's completely nuts. Completely nuts. He just shouldn't have been booked. The referees are getting worse now. That we saw a few good, well-refereed games, and now it's a free-for-all. That was a terrible decision. And you know what that was? The referee wasn't sure, so he just gave it to both of them. That's what happens. I think I'm going to take off the bottom feather. I think 3 is too many. I think 2 would be enough. 4. It's obviously a very, very interesting match. Yeah, I think 3 feathers is enough. I think this one can come off. We're having another throw, guys. How many throws have we had? 16 million? Yeah. The ref in the England game was dreadful. I actually don't know where he was from, but he was completely dreadful. It's going to be a free kick to Canada here. The Canadians are just being very dramatic. He's after dropping to the ground as well. The 2 players banged into each other, and Bolo and the other boy from Canada both going for the ball. Larea. I'll tell you what. The Canada players are all doing their best impression of Harry Kane today. Get on the ground and roll around. I'll be honest, JT, I'm not really overly worried about your visuals. They're in my ears. It's more about what I want, to be quite honest. Thank you. Thank you for your concern, but no, my earrings are about what I want to have in my ears. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. Hello to Ashley. Welcome, welcome. Free kick taken by Xhaka. He just sort of skied it. It went up and it started to come down, but nowhere near enough. Yes, Ashley, we spoke about Lacroix on the transfer show this afternoon. 2-0. We're watching the wrong game, lads. We're watching the wrong one. I'll give him the spare ones, Rob. I'll give him the spare ones for his lures. I'll take them off. They're coming away, Leif. I'll take them off. And he can have all the spares and make himself some new fishing gear out of it. So as it stands, Canada and Switzerland would be joint top. It would be Canada, then Switzerland. Bosnia would be third with 4 points. And you're right. Who said that earlier about them going through maybe in third? With Normal Guy said it. With 4 points, they probably would be one of the better placed thirds. Normal Guy, in my area, I'm getting a severe thunderstorm warning. Oh no. We don't want that. We might need, they'll do for this one, but I'd say they'll be fixed up by the next stream. Boffman might need to get the pliers. They can just be taken off. It's just a wee loop that can be removed, but I can't get it. So I'll get Boffman to do it between the matches for me. And he can keep the spares for his fishing lures. You don't notice it with the hair down, but they're irritating me with the hair up. Sam would like Dave to behave. Good luck with that one, Sam. That was a silly shot from Johnston for Canada. Like he just sent it flying. Absolutely flying. We're 5 minutes to half time, lads. And I'll be honest, other than that, there was one really good save by the Canada keeper. And that's been it, really. Oh, Canada going forward again. Oh, do you know what it is? Canada aren't very good with the shot. Canada are getting into decent positions, right? They're getting shots off. The keeper is making saves. But they're like, there's no power in them. They're not in difficult positions. It's almost like the shot is an afterthought. They're doing really well up until the shot. And then the shot itself has been across the board terrible. So it is going to be a corner here for Canada. Ball comes in, but it goes straight to Switzerland, who head it away. It is now back with Canada. They're going to try and send it back in. Yeah, I was thinking that, JT. I am doing a Scotland watch along, Sam. I am in DDO. It'll start about 5-10 minutes before the match. I think that's going to be the good match. I think that's going to be the one. Oh, Canada keeper comes out to send it forward. I'll tell you what. Canada are doing all right. Oh, there you go. Threw into the middle and he's just lost it. I was going to say Canada seems to be doing better out wide than they are down the middle. Midfield seems to be difficult. Who is that? Who is number 10 for Canada? What is wrong with him? Defended there by Switzerland. Who is number 10 for Canada? Jonathan David. No wonder nobody has ever bought him. He's stone useless. Every time I see him, he's given the ball away. Twice in the same move he gave the ball away. His teammates won it back, give it back to him, and he lost it again. What's the point to him? He's absolutely dreadful. He literally just... It's like he's playing hot potato with the football. It comes to him and he kicks it away immediately to whoever the nearest person is, and it is invariably a Switzerland player. He's terrible. I see why they keep trying to go down the left wing. Oh dear. Normal guy reckons we're going to have 5 minutes at a time. Well, we've got 3 for the... Oh, Qatar have scored. 2-1. Qatar have got one back. They haven't showed me yet. But it's 2-1. Right. Who's that 22? Well, there's Lauren. Right. Jonathan David. Does he even know where the goal is? Right. This would be my number one piece of advice for Canada. Take Jonathan David off. He's like number 5. Who was the number 5 for Sweden, wasn't it? Brutal. Rob says he's rubbish. He is rubbish. You know what? I've never had an opinion on him before because I never really watched him. I'll tell you what, he doesn't make a very good first impression. I'll tell you that much. He does not make a very good first impression. Not at all. Oh, and sorry, Bonkers did tell us it was 2-1. My bad. Bonkers did beat me to the announcement. I just didn't see it. I was busy giving out about Jonathan David. Right. Who is 22? 20. Right. So that wee guy, Ahmed, number 20 on the left, and Laraya, 20 and 22 down the left. They seem to be doing all right for Canada. Jacques, do you pronounce the Z? He's having a tough time for Switzerland. Yes, Paige, we do need goals because it's entertaining. I have to say it is entertaining so far. But another 45 minutes like this, I'm not so sure. I would like some goals. You went for a lolly. You didn't see the goal. They didn't show me a replay of this one. I'd say I'll see it at halftime. 4 minutes added. Yes, you were nearly there, normal guy. Nearly there. I'll be honest. I don't think either team has had the edge. Do you know the way normally you get to the end of a half and you sort of say one team has had the better? Have to be honest. I think it's been much of a muchness because I think Switzerland started better. I think Canada have been better for the last 20 minutes or so. I don't think either of them have looked particularly dangerous. Both keepers have had to make some saves. Jonathan David is dreadful, and that your wee man Lauren annoyed me with getting Xhaka that yellow. That was just not unnecessary. So, but you know what? The Canada keeper's been good, so I don't want him to have a bad match. Yeah, I'm very torn on this one, guys. Maybe it is going to have to be 0-0. Dave is excited for the announcement of the pre-season of the championship season fixtures. Yeah, Rob. It is far better than the England game. Far better. Because both teams are like actively participating. Nobody's just crawling around the pitch. Yeah, JT, that's where I am. I don't see anyone actually scoring. Your wee man Manzambi, he seems actually decent. I've been keeping an eye on him because he was one of the ones rated coming in. The other guy, Vargas, who was really highly rated coming into this match, he's struggled to get into it. Akanji's not a nice... I don't like Akanji. From what I see that earlier, he was very quick to be like angry, like big angry, unnecessarily earlier. Mm-mm. Sam, we had this discussion the other day, so we did. I would say an ice pop or an ice lolly. And then obviously if it has ice cream, you call it an ice cream. Like a Magnum's an ice cream because there's ice cream inside. But if I was having like, or a brunch, that's an ice cream. If I was having like flavored water, frozen basically, it's like an ice pop or an ice lolly. Ice pop, probably. Qatar have hit the bar and Moonshine has joined us. There's more going on in this chat than there is in the match, to be fair. Yeah, I agree with JT. I'm struggling to see who's actually going to score a goal. Do you know what it is, Sam? I find generally the husbands are wrong. That's my rule in life. The husband is wrong. Sorry, guys. Right, we're half time, lads. And I'll tell you that little has happened. I am actually remembering to do the timer. That's where we're at. Yeah, another lifestyle stream because we're 0-0. There's not really much to talk about. I don't feel like it's been boring to watch, but I also don't feel like there's an awful lot of talking points, if that makes sense. Someone did predict 0-0, didn't they? Dave did. And was Bonkers? Was it Bonkers and Dave said 0-0? I think so far you guys are looking absolutely correct. I can't believe it. They've let me down. I was not going to do this watch along. I was only going to do Scotland, Brazil. And I said, no, Switzerland, Canada, that'll be good. The lads are letting me down here. The lads are letting me down completely. Paige thought 2-0 Switzerland, 2-1 Bosnia before kickoff. So one half of them is going okay. One half of them is going okay. Shem, that's it. Dave and Shem. Thank you very much. You guys are looking absolutely bang on the money so far. Maybe the juju is brewing for the second round. Well, to be fair, the one I was very excited for was Scotland and Brazil. I did think there'd be more about this, though. Bonkers is letting us know it is gone half-time 2-1 to Bosnia. Half-time 2-1 to Bosnia. Right, lads. Right. Anything wild or exciting for me this half-time? Because there's literally nothing to talk about in the match. What would you do? What would you do? I would take off Jonathan David. I think he's absolutely terrible. Literally, that's what I think Canada should, or yes, what Canada should do. I don't know what Switzerland should do. They're not getting their players into the match enough. They're not at all. Goodness me. That tells you where we're at in the match, right? We've got to dad jokes. We're in the chat with dad jokes. I'm going to need more than that. For which team and to which keeper? We're going to need a little bit more information than that, JT. But we can find out. Normal Guy says, David, take him off. Try Manzambi up top. I'm not watching either ITV or BBC, Sam. I am watching it on RTE. When it works, it's quite good. However, they have had some technical issues which have left me slightly frustrated once or twice. But so we'll await further details for JT's question and then we'll try and answer it. But no, I'm not watching ITV or BBC. I'm watching RTE, which is the national Irish broadcaster. And as I said, when it's working, it's fine. But they have a thing called the RTE player where you can basically sign into it on any device and watch it live. But they've had some technical issues, which have left me slightly frustrated. The guy for Canada that passed it like twice to the Swiss keeper during a chance. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was Jonathan David, no? He was passing it to all the other Swiss players, so that was probably him too. I'm not, I can't swear to it. But if I was guessing, I have seen Jonathan David pass it to multiple Swiss players, so I would suggest him. Although he's not playing on the left, he's just sort of floating around the place. He's not really playing in a position. He goes wherever the ball goes and then finds the nearest Swiss player to pass it to. So I feel like maybe it was him. Maybe it wasn't, though, if you're talking about the left, because that's not where he is. He was running on the left. So Lauren or Ahmed. I think Ahmed's been quite good. So maybe it was Lauren. Lauren is 9. So maybe it was him. Oh, well, I would sub Lauren off just because he annoyed me. So, I could get on board at that point. You keep forgetting, Sam. You keep forgetting. Is it because of my accent? I hide it so well. Is that what it is? Sorry. That was quite funny. Rob, does Boffman go sea fishing? He does. He goes sea fishing. He goes lake fishing. We were out on the lake. When I didn't do the streams a few weeks ago for the bank holiday, we went camping beside a lake and we went out on the lake. Yes, JT. I do see that, to be fair. I do see that. And Sam, I mean, I'm okay with Irish land. I know what you mean, but I'm okay with that. I'll tell you what, it was Lauren, JT, because one of my guys in the studio here on RTE has informed me that Lauren keeps getting the ball stuck under his feet and then giving it away to the keeper. So it was most definitely Lauren because they're literally talking about it on RTE right now. He keeps getting the ball stuck under his feet and then just giving it to the keeper. So, yes, it is Lauren. JT, I think your English is very good. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of the replays here of what happened in the match. There's just been a lot of fouls, hasn't there, really? A lot of fouls. There was that really good save by the Canada goalkeeper early on, and then the block. Other than that, though, it's just been a lot of like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. As I said, when I'm watching it, I don't feel like it's boring. I wasn't counting down the minutes for the half to be over. I didn't feel like, oh dear, this is a long half. But when you look back to go, like, what were the big moments? There wasn't really many, was there? Which is interesting. It is interesting. I don't think that's your language, JT. I think that is the written format. There's a lot of miscommunication in the written format of any language, I think. So I wouldn't worry too much. I'm ready for kickoff again, lads. I'm ready to go again. I'm ready for it to not be half time anymore. I would like some goals, please. If we could just get along with that. If I was guessing from here, who do I think could win? I still feel Canada. I do still feel like maybe Canada. None of them really look like scoring. I'm just willing a goal into existence. Rob reckons Canada as well. The thing is, Switzerland should be more dangerous, but they're not. I'm all for an upset, but I would prefer like an upset in terms of the result, not me getting upset because there's not been any goals. Do you know what I mean? Just give myself a wee rest, lads, because there's nothing to tell you. Yeah, you're right, Guess. You are right. Guess's English is incredible. Because I don't talk at some of the slang terms I use, and she understands everything I say. But speaking in other languages is very hard. Dave is sticking with his 0-0 prediction. Dave, I'll be honest with you, I think you might be right now. I'm starting to think you might be right. I hope we get an early goal in the second half because something needs to just light it up a little bit. I know they need a rest, right? Because they've been running around and it's half time and all the rest of it. But I just feel like, see, when not much has happened, could they not just keep playing? I mean, what's the big deal? They'll be fine. What do you mean, player welfare? Just keep playing. Yes, all boxed up. This World Cup has definitely been a leveler. Definitely been a leveler. Maybe, JT. Maybe. JT reckons maybe Okafor and Enjoy to save the day. No, Dave, do you know, see that Ryman slang? Not a bit of it. Not a bit of it. He did, JT. Okafor was good for Leeds, I thought, as well. I'm sure all boxed up would tell us, but I thought Okafor, the games I watched Leeds, I thought Okafor was decent. I agree. Right, we're going to be kicking back off in 2 wee minutes, guys. I'll be back to you in 2 wee seconds, okay? I'm back. We're doing the countdown. We've kicked off. Right, that was good timing. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much. I was just catching up on your wee chat from when I left. And yes, no, it's not. Oh, goal for the wee guy Vargas that I was telling you about before the start of the match. 1-0. Vargas. Boom. Well, we asked for an early goal. We did ask for an early goal, guys. We got one. I mean, that was quite fast. Manzambi makes the run, gets the ball, makes the cross. Yes, Vargas gets the goal, and it's a good goal, well taken. But I have to say, it's a good goal. Well done, Vargas. Manzambi, though, gets the ball. He has 3 players on him, out on the left, gets the cross in. Well, I think Manzambi has as big a part in that goal as Vargas. Not to worry, Tom. We will see you later. It was. But to be fair, Manzambi did very well. There was 3 players around him there at one point, and he got around all of them. Now what? Because Canada to play their next games at home, need to top the group. If they don't top the group, their next games won't be at home, which would be interesting when they're a host nation. The ground, you can actually hear how much quieter the crowd is since that goal went in. Can Canada actually come back, though? Because it's not as if they weren't trying in the first half. Now Switzerland top the group with 7 points. Canada would be in second on the same points as Bosnia. Normal Guy says, I hope that goal wakes up Canada. Well, something's going to have to. And now look, Jacques has sent it down that right-hand side again. Are they going to keep trying? No, now straight through the middle. And Bolo, nearly, but he's lost it there. Vargas does come in to take it. They're recycling here. They're going to come again. Switzerland are. That's a good ball through from Vargas. Xhaka then through. He's looking for a penalty there. I don't think that's a penalty. There was a wee bit of physicality, but I didn't think a penalty. Shem will be listening. You're going to try him. You're going to try him. Good luck, Shem. Hopefully it's cool enough. I might need another coffee. Lads. Yeah, that was never a penalty anyway. I'm not sure, JT. I've never looked at that before. I'm not 100%, JT. Hassan is with us. Hello to Hassan, who is saying, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Canada equaliser incoming. Okay. Who do you reckon? Who do you reckon, Hassan, is going to score the Canada equaliser? Hello, the final boss. I'm seeing the replay of the goal here. It's a good goal. It is a good goal. You think Johnston, Hassan? Fair. Because it's definitely not going to be Jonathan David. No. Not me. I can't remember what I was raving about. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Never mind. I thought, because you said FOTMOB, I thought you meant you were asking me about which player would play against which player in their positions. And I was like, no. Where would I find something like that? You mean which teams are going to play which teams depending on their position? Never mind. I do have that. It was the BBC. Hold on till I get it for you. No, I did have it. I'm glad you said that, JT, because I was like, what are you talking about? It's okay. I'm caught up now, JT. I do have it. Give me a wee second. Hello, Linda. Good evening to you. Nice to see you in the chat with us. Right, let me get it. Let me get it off. Oh, that was funny. Right. Here it is. Here it is. So what this does, guys, this is the link I went through the other day on the BBC. Do you remember we looked at which team would play which team, which of the third place teams would go through? Basically, what would your next games look like? That link right there, that'll bring it up for you. And they're updating it. It's live updated as far as I know. Definitely updated after every match, if not live. No, well, it is live because it's showing Switzerland with 7 points, and that's a live. That's based on the live score. So it's literally happening live. Which is actually could have done that at halftime instead of waffling. Definitely could have done that at halftime instead of waffling. But here we are. Here we are. But it's a good one. It is a good one. And you know what? Fair play to the BBC, because I haven't seen anyone else doing it. Guys, what do we think of this? Where the defender takes the goal kick and passes it to the goalie instead of the goalie just taking the goal kick. I mean, what is the point of that? Obviously, there's a tactical reason or they wouldn't be doing it. What is said tactical reason? Because I don't understand it. Linda, that is Rob Always United. He was a silly sausage and changed his username because he thought it was funny. And now he's stuck like that. Yeah. I just don't get it. It makes no sense. What is the point? All it is for me is that player who's kicking it to the goalkeeper is not up the field, which is where you should be when your goalkeeper's taking a kick. You know what I mean? Sherry says, the ITV should hire you. You do great commentating. I love that. Thank you, Sherry. You're great for my wee ego. Thank you very much, Sherry. Oh! 2-0. Manzambi scores. Imbolo. Well done, Imbolo. Imbolo got it, held it up, turned, laid it off for Manzambi, who gets the goal. So that's Manzambi with a goal and an assist. 2-0. Indeed it is. Indeed it is, Lucky. It is 2-0. Very well done, Imbolo. Getting to the ball first. He's surrounded. And he gets it out to Manzambi. And it's a good layoff to Manzambi. It's not like a brutal one because he's under pressure. It's a good layoff. And Manzambi does very well. Keeper nearly gets to it. He doesn't get down quick enough. Well done. Both Imbolo and Manzambi, well done. Sad. To be fair, at the start of the stream, I hadn't watched either of the teams play so far, and everybody was raving about Canada, and I thought maybe, but But guess not. Switzerland are taking over. But it was a very, very good goal. 3 substitutes for Canada. One of them is Lauren. None of them are Jonathan David. So a triple substitute for Canada. Lauren is off, but Jonathan David stays on. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy temperatures out there, Linda. Absolutely crazy temperatures. Vargas was nearly in again there. Sorry, guys, I'm just having a wee read of some of your comments. You would think so, wouldn't you, Linda? But no, he did it voluntarily. He didn't even lose a bet. He did it voluntarily. So make sure you tell everybody what he's been up to in his spare time. Shem influenced him. We're going to have another throw. Oh, there was a big old header there from 11, who's one of the Canada subs. He bounced it off the back of the Canada player, or off the Switzerland player. And so it's going to be a corner taken already for Canada. Oh, ball come in there. Oh, that's some frantic defending from Switzerland, which tells you if you're Canada, they're a little bit under pressure when they have to defend. Out on the left there with number 11 again. This would take it off him by Manzambi. No, it's one off him. It's one off him by number 13. But he done well there. He had done real well. Linda, imagine. Sorry, guys. I'm watching the match and then I'm reading your chat. And then I'm distracted myself altogether. Coble did get the punch to it there, but it wasn't overly convincing, was it? But yeah, like when Canada do actually get an attack on, Switzerland don't look overly convincing in the defense. Canada could score if they could actually, if they can try and get that number 11 that came on. on the ball. He looks like he could be a problem for Switzerland. I'd be looking to get him on the ball. Canada are having all the possession now, to be fair. Like, Switzerland are breaking it up. But it is Canada attack, Switzerland defend. Canada attack, Switzerland defend. JT reckons Canada don't look too good in the second half. I think Switzerland started the half very well, but I would say the last 5 or 6 minutes has been very much Canada. I feel like since Canada realised Switzerland aren't all the way competent at the defending part, they do seem to be trying to bring more waves of attack. And I do think that the substitutes seem to have had an impact. That triple substitution has definitely had an impact. There was a wee shoulder there, wasn't there? Sneaky sod. Guess wants Canada to get a goal. Only if... Oh no, Laren's off. So yeah, I don't mind if Canada get a goal now. Lads, is it a sign of the quality of the match that we're discussing Jane Austen in the comments? Manzambi is down here like rolling around the ground, and he does look to be genuinely injured. I don't know if he fell funny and hurt himself or if he's being dramatic. The thing is, if you're Switzerland, you don't want him to be dramatic. Is he getting up now without receiving treatment? Because if he receives treatment, he has to get off the pitch for a minute, right? The problem is, Canada have put the ball out of play because he went down injured. Rolled round the ground. And now Canada have lost possession. And he wasn't... I'd be making... See that? See when the player's gone several phases ahead and then you get up and say, oh, I don't need treatment, I'm fine. I'd be making you go off for the minute anyway. That's what I'd be doing. Who does Jane Austen play for, Tim? Not your team anyway. Hassan, do you know what it is? I would have agreed with you. Except the minute he was told he was going to have to receive treatment and go off for a minute, he got straight back up. I think he did go down, but I don't think he was injured. And I don't think he needed to roll around the ground as long as he did. And I think he hammed it up. And I think he should have been made to go off. Once the ball had to be put out because he was so injured, if you're injured enough for the ball to be put out, you have to go off for a minute, would be my attitude. I get you're playing devil's advocate, but that would be my thing. If you are injured enough that the ball has to be put out of play, you're injured enough that you absolutely must... you must go off for a minute, would be my attitude. Kobel got a fist to that. There was a corner for Canada, but Kobel, the keeper for Switzerland, he got his hand to it. Hello, Funny Corner TV. Welcome to the chat. Subs going down before going off need to be sorted too. Yeah, if you're going, unless you're, some of them, they're actually hurt, right? Which is fine. But you can tell the difference. Like, get out of the way. But the whole idea is the refs are supposed to be tough on this in this tournament. And they started off tough on it, and now they're not. Hello, Daddy. Corner kick for Canada. Do you know what I will say? Vargas here, he's an attacking player. The number 17 for Switzerland. He's an attacking player. He has done a lot of defensive work. A lot of defensive work. Corner Canada. It goes to a Swiss head. Back with number 7, though, for Canada. He sends it through. That wasn't a good ball through. That wasn't a good ball through. Vargas gets it and sends it out for a throw for Canada, which they're hoping to take quickly. I think it's encouraged by the coaches. I think some players are more prone to it than others, but I think it's very much encouraged by the coaches. We all heard what Haaland said with the Gabriel headbutt. I could have went down, he would have got a red, but my dad told me that's not the way to do it. So, yeah, I do think players are influenced by what people tell them to do. Hello to Mark. Hello. What have you missed? 70 minutes and 2 goals. I hope you weren't working too hard. Yes, normal guy. It does feel like a hydration break is upcoming, doesn't it? It has been quite a bit of sustained pressure by Canada. I don't know if they actually look like scoring or not, but they've certainly had a whole lot of attacking. I mean, Switzerland are having... Oh, there you go. There it is. Hydration break. Switzerland are having to do a lot of defending the last 10 minutes or so. Yeah, it's the final pass. It is the final pass. Enjoy, Linda. Do it for all of us. Do it for all of us. They're just showing the replays of the goals here. Keeper just couldn't get down for that man zombie goal. Just couldn't get down quick enough. Normal Guy is saying, hit the like button and subscribe. Canada are making a substitution here. A young man by the name of Promise is coming on. What a nice name. That's lovely, isn't it? Promise. And you're going to have a substitute for Switzerland as well. Who is coming off? 25. Who's 25? Oh, so we're having two subs for Switzerland, Jacques and Sau, who neither of whom I really saw in the match. So it's probably a good idea to sub them off, because I'll be quite honest with you, I haven't seen them for the whole match. So what are they doing? We're 73 minutes in and I haven't seen them. And then Promise is on there for Canada. He's come on for Buchanan, who is on a yellow. I'll be interested to see, because when Canada made their triple substitution, that has had a big impact on the game. Canada have really been in the ascendancy since that triple substitution. Now we've had a hydration break, a double substitution from Switzerland, and another substitute from Canada. So I'll be interested to see how that all falls now. Oh, what a goal for Canada. Promise. It's Promise. Wasn't it? He had those little red beads in his hair. I'm sure that was him. Yes, it was Promise. Promise that has literally just come on the pitch. He has literally just come on the pitch. Scored. Boom. Well done, Promise. Now we have a game. Always trust. I said that. I said, oh, his name's lovely. On the game. Scored a goal. Boom. Yes, he promised a goal. He promised a goal, Normal Guy, and he delivered. Mohammed is here. Hello, Mohammed, and welcome. Not a bad game at all, says Rob. Not anymore, Rob. Oh, Mohammed, you've been watching the Bosnia game. By the sounds of it, it's been a good one. Is that still 2-1 over there? We're 2-1 over here now. Let me just check. My window's closed or my neighbours are going to complain. It is. They didn't want to hear the transfer news either, turns out. Well, I said the substitutes had been very impactful for Canada. Turns out I was absolutely on the money without even knowing it. But it is now a corner to Canada. Xhaka is marking Promise. They've realised he's the problem. They didn't get the corner past the first man. But yes, Xhaka was marking Promise for the corner. That's always a compliment. Normal Guy, you did say a 2-goal lead is sus. You did say that. It's rumoured that Neymar is starting for Brazil, says Mohammed. I mean, it wouldn't be a wild rumour. JT, I will be doing it, but not in transfer window. When the season starts back up, yes, I will. I enjoyed those videos. I enjoyed doing them. But in the transfer window, they don't work so much. So in season, I'll be going back to doing those regularly, yes. Oh, Neymar on the bench. Fairs. Oh, that was a very good free kick in. Number 13 for Canada. No, not number 13. Sorry. Who was beside number 13? Oh, it is. No, it's Cornelius. It is Cornelius. That was a very, very, very good free kick, you know. Really was a good free kick. Cornelius doesn't get it. He said he was fouled, but nothing's been given. And now Ndoye is coming on for Vargas, for one of the goal scorers. Ndoye is now on the pitch. That was an unusual goal kick there. Oh, yes. Thank you, Rob. Guys, on the video, right, underneath the video, there should be a little button. It's like a hype button. You can hype up the video and you get like hype points. It's totally free. It's like hitting the like button. You just hit the hype video and it'll say, would you like to send your hype points? And you click yes. And if you hype the video, there's like a table for hyping. And if you get more hypes, YouTube pushes your video out. So if anybody has any hype points, could you please hype the videos? That is very good thinking by Rob. I never think of it when I'm on a live stream. I never think of it. So thank you to Rob for reminding me. Yes, JT, momentum is with Canada. Sleep well, guests, and good luck with the test. Good luck with the test to guess. We hope she passes the customer service test, which I would fail. Yous have never seen it, right? Let me see. I can't hype my own videos, but I can show it to you, I think. I can definitely show it to you. I don't know if it's on the computers, guys, because I never watch anything on YouTube on a computer. So it might only be, that's the live one. It might only be on the phones. I'm not sure. So basically what I do, see where you would see comments? Where you would see comments, there's like 3 little dots. You just swipe it and it'll give you hype this video. Be the first to hype this video. Now, obviously, I can't do it on my own. And then you just click submit hype points. But I don't know. I've never done it on... I've never looked at it on a computer, so I actually don't know. Let us see. Let us have a little look. We'll play a game. I am still watching the football, lads, by the way. I am still watching it. Don't worry. I haven't abandoned the match to find the hype points. But I wanted to... I'm just glad Rob reminded me because I never, ever remember this. I keep forgetting. Right, let's look. Oh, we've 797 teacups, guys. We only need 3 more subscribers to get to 900. 3 subscribers to get to 800. 3 more subscribers. There's a guy being subbed on for Canada. How many substitutes do they have? Have they not already done 5? Schaffelberg is coming on for Larea. He's been brutal anyway, so I would have subbed him off too. I'll tell you what, I do like the subs from the Canada manager. He's subbing all the people I'd have subbed except Jonathan David. Right, let me see about this hype thingamajigger. Let us click on this one. I don't want to hear me though. Can I mute it? Yeah. Let's not look at me. So if we go to the computer. Oh, You're right. There's no hype button on the computer. It must only be on the phone. How odd. Manzambi going forward there, but he sends it straight at the keeper. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah, it seems to be only on the phone, guys, which I never knew, but I don't really watch YouTube on the computer, so I wouldn't have. But there we go. Mystery solved. JT, you have to swipe for it on the phone. You have to swipe. So see when you go, it won't work on this video because I'm still live. I don't think. No, you won't be able to do it on this video while it's live. Any live video that's over, you go to, do you know where you can replay live chat? If you swipe it left, Imbolo and Manzambi are now off for Switzerland, by the way. Fastnacht and Itten are on. But yeah, so if you go to where you can replay the live chat, swipe it left and it'll allow you to hype it. But you have to swipe left or you won't see the option. And you can't do it on one I'm currently live on. You have to hype it after the live is over. I don't know why they make it so difficult. Like they create this new feature and then make it impossible to use. Yeah, no, won't work on this live because that was the first one I tried. And it didn't work for me either. I went to one of the ones that I did the other day and it's there. We have one more sub, right, lads? We're getting there. We're getting there on the sub front. We only need 2 more to get to 800. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Sure, Flossie told us that I was too busy waffling. 3-1 to Bosnia. 3-1 to Bosnia. There you go. There you go. That is why you didn't know. I don't know how to break this to you, nice person. I don't know who me is. Most people lead with a name. I'm not entirely sure. Rob, always United. It's Rob, isn't it? Or AU. Rob, always United. Well, you're going to have to change it to RNS, or I'm never going to be able to, I'll not know anymore. You'll have to change it to RNS now. Canada corner. Headed away. Lads, we're nearly at the end of this match. That one flew. Absolutely flew in. 11, Miller has got a yellow. He's been very involved. He's had a big impact since he's come on. 11 on 11 violence. 11 Miller on 11 Enjoy. No, it's all boxed up. No, it's Flossie. All the me's. But thank you. Thank you, Rob. Canada still have the possession. I think an equaliser for Canada is a lot more likely than a comfort goal for Switzerland. And to be fair, I think the substitutes to take both of the more attacking players off. All of Vargas is gone, Manzambi's gone. All of the big players for Switzerland are off. I believe their manager is intending to keep a hold of what they've got. It's a good song. It's a good song. It's a good song. Everybody's singing it now. Everybody's singing it now. I think the most amazing thing about this match is that Jonathan David has lasted the whole thing. Hello, Luke. Do we think Canada get the equaliser? That's the question. Does Canada get the equaliser? We're probably looking, you've got 3 minutes for hydration, and then we've got about 16 subs. So you're probably looking at 4 or 5 minutes of at a time. Footy Corner TV, nope. Absolutely not. Doesn't see the equaliser. Switzerland are having to do a lot of defending here. A lot of defending here. And I would suggest it's not quite their forte. Normal Guy reckons no as well. Shem reckons yes, and Jonathan David's going to score it. 6 minutes of at a time, people. 6 minutes of at a time. Paige needs a cold shower. Paige needs a cold shower. If it's balmy here, I can only imagine what it's like where all of you guys are, because you guys are going to be like even warmer than us. At least we have the ocean breeze over here. Shem says his cold shower didn't help, and JT can only have cold showers. Not for life, just for a few days. Here we go forward again for Canada. It was cut out. It was cut out by a Kanji. It was a Kanji cut it out there. It's going to be a throw for Canada. If Canada get an equalising goal, it's going to be quite the upset. Switzerland would stay top as far as I know, but just the result. Oh, saved. Saved by the keeper. It was flicked on by Promise again. Sorry, lads. Why did Promise not start this match? Why did Promise not start? He scored within about 30 seconds of being on the pitch. And he's after nearly nudging it in off that throw. Where is it? Like, why was Lauren on the pitch above him? What a baffling decision. What a really silly decision. A bit of defending there for Canada now. But it's headed away. Akanji sends it forward down the left. Out of play. I couldn't see the emoji. It was too small. I had to put it on the screen to see it big. Bit of last-ditch defending there for Switzerland. He's been very good, that defender. The one that's not Akanji. Alvedi, is that him? He's been very good. Throw from Canada. Akanji got to it. He was watching, promise. He had his eyes on him. Sent back in badly. The keeper has it. I thought it was going to go on the roof of the net. The keeper does well to get it anyway. Switzerland send it forward. Cut out. It's going to be a throw for Switzerland. I mean, there was quite a bit of pulling going on there on promise on that saved header from the throw. I'll tell you what, both of the managers are still very, very animated. Neither of them are feeling comfortable right now. Out onto the left for Canada. It's with Miller. He sends it back. Schaffelberg. He puts a good cross in, header number 2, and the keeper saves it. He heads it straight at the keeper. Johnston, he couldn't get enough on it. It was a good ball in. He couldn't get enough on it. You'd be like a roast chicken, Hassan. You'd be ready for the dinner. That's brutal. I couldn't be dealing with that. No way, Jose. Oh! The keeper had to get there, didn't he? It's going to be 2-1, isn't it, guys? It's going to be 2-1. Do you know what? It's a pity. I do think Canada deserved a draw out of it, to be fair. Cornelius does his best to get it in, but the keeper's there and he's strong. Right, we're done. We're done, guys. Right, I'm off. I'm ending it fairly sharpish because obviously we're back very soon. We're back in less than an hour, guys. Go get your cold showers, whatever you need to do. Get yourself ready. Back here, 10 to 11 for Scotland versus Brazil. Thank you all for being here. Smash a like on the video. See you all very shortly. Have a good one.